What does it take to run a city, and what is the function of each department? Here in the city of Stanton, students are learning all of the inner workings of local government at this year's Youth in Government Day.
Today they have the opportunity to experience economic development and planning, a city and the open space versus commercial development, planning a park, learning what a city manager's office and running a city council meeting.
Me being mayor pro tem, it was really fun because I saw how they got to death meetings and how I find it kind of weird how they have to ask the mayor for permission to speak. But I see why they would do that, because the mayor has all the power and he's chosen by the people, and after all, the reason they're there is to help the people out.
It was explained that, residents had the chance to speak their voice for 3 minutes, so they had to give it all they got. They have to be passionate, let the council members know what they want, the changes they want to see.
Once the mock city council meeting ended, it was on to Public Works, where students rolled up their sleeves to learn more about sewers and storm drains in the city.
Catch basins are used to collect the storm water to get it into the storm pipes and then into the channels that eventually flow into the ocean.
From sewers to public safety, including the Sheriff's Department and Orange County Fire Authority.
We're covering everything from kind of a day in the life of firefighters, what we do on a daily basis when we come to work. The process it involves to get hired as a firefighter, so they can understand if it's a career path that they're interested in, some steps that they can take, and then also some of the tools that we use and some of the training that we do, we're giving them a demonstration of those.
We got people rooting, cheering. Oh, he's pulling ahead. This is where Kyle, the zipper's the toughest part. He's on the zipper, don't worry. He's on the zipper. He got this. He's still on the zipper. Oh, he just pulled ahead. Oh, he just pulled ahead.
Wait, do I stop it when one of them's done?
Yeah, when whoever finishes first, they'll clap their hands and stop the time.
In community development, planning a new city was their task.
Placement was accommodated to the residents, and the shopping areas were around schools and parks, so you can all it's like a community. It's all centered around the residents.
The biggest thing for me was just how strategic everything was in a city. I wouldn't think that 7-Eleven was there because I don't know, kids need to eat something, whatever, or police stations located where they are. I think that's really cool how they planned everything out so that it would fit their needs.
After learning layout, it was on to learn about income versus expenses with a larger-than-life game of Monopoly.
I actually learned more with this game. It seemed so interesting. They mix it up with my favorite board game and how the city is being run. So the way they would explain it to me, it got me so interested.
Utility users tax. In the city of Stanton, if you are paying your utility bill, there's an additional 5 cents on every dollar that goes to the city. And the city receives $1.9 million a year in utility user tax revenue. So he gets $1.9 million.
This day will stay with them forever. They'll always either recall it later on in life or come to a meeting and remember what's going on and what they learned the day they were here. So it'll never go away from them. It's something that'll stick with them.
We would encourage them, if they live around, to come to a city council meeting, get a flavor of what it's really like, and then maybe when they get into college, they can come back as an intern and be in one of our departments and get their hands dirty and find out what it's like to be on a daily basis and working.
The times that are going on now changes, everybody's talking about change and what's happening, there's all these different changes, and so this is the way you change it, is you get involved with the Chamber of Commerce, City Hall, you sit in on meetings and you do different things like that. So this is a chance for their voices to be heard.
And upon reflection, some students are now opening themselves up to other opportunities as well.
Originally wanted to become a doctor, and I might still do that, but this is another option for me because I kind of did enjoy it. So it might be something I do in the future.
After gaining more insight and information, who knows, some of these students just might become our future city leaders.
I call this meeting to order.